Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? This is my first video in like quite a while. I did something stupid. I bought a used Subaru WRX. And I'm so excited. Now that my little montage is done, I'm going to show you guys the quirks of a almost 20-year-old Subaru. So you're going to expect rust. I have a little bit of rocker panel rust, corners there. Gonna have to hit all that with rust reformer. Came with a nice set of brakes. Dust all over them because I've been spraying it. Let's see. It was wrapped for a while. You can see the remnants of the wrap up here, but taken off. That needs a washer. Scuffing up my paint. I had to buy fenders for it, or fender wells. I had to secure the fenders. This one was my handiwork. On the other side, it was already done by somebody, so I just went ahead and did the same thing on both sides. Why not? All of this just needs to be cleaned out and hit with the rust reformer. All my axles need to be greased. Oh, got a chicken emergency outside. What? What? Chicken! Chicken! What? What's the matter? Damn birds of prey hanging out in my chicken. I've got a little bit to deal with over here too. Just some simple rust. I had to clean a whole lot of dirt out from all up in here. Still pretty dirty. I could do more. 20-year-old Subaru. It's gonna have quarter panel rust. So yeah, that's rusted right through. I can get my finger in the other side. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I'm just sand that down. It's possible it was patched before. Very possible. So, now I come over to rocker panels. Rocker panels, also going to have on the corners rust. This isn't too bad. As you can see, I've already sandblasted that. So that's alright. Now we come to the most hidden and dangerous problem on these Subarus. This is your strut column. Now this is what takes all of the weight from your entire rear suspension. What happens here is there's sheet metal. There's layers of sheet metal. And instead of welding it correctly, they use some sort of adhesive or glue. And it doesn't hold very well. Water gets in there And then on the other side, in here, under this carpet, is a terrible insulation foam that retains moisture. Now that moisture just sits in here and eats away at all this metal. So you can see I've cut this piece out, gotten down to some really good metal here. Cut all this out, nice and strong, very strong. I gotta hit this with the rust reformer, maybe clean this up a bit. Over there, same deal, had to peel some of it back to get at it. You can see what I'm talking about right here. This is adhesive, that is not weld. It's just some caulk. And they just layered this right here, that's the surface. They just caulked it, water seeps right in there, hits the spongy material here. It's awful, really bad, super dangerous. So I've cut all that out. Cut it out on that side. Cut out in there. Gotta hit it all with rust reformer. Still have to do this, 'cause, you know, fuck my life. Over here looks good, but I cleaned it up a little bit with the sandblaster. That's it for this corner. It's not too bad. Over in this corner, we got some rust here. That's pretty standard on Subarus. Over in this corner, we have this fender needs to be tightened. Everything down there needs to be hit with the rust reformer. All that needs to be clean. Thankfully, the strut tower, everything's good in here, nice and strong. Over here, everything looks good. Cleaned it up a little bit. Already cleaned up in there. Need to hit it with rust reformer. Need to hit that with rust reformer. And it looks pretty damn good over here. A little bit of fender bubbling. Hopefully I can stop that. A little bit of rust there. So I've already test driven it. Why would I call it running, driving, and stickered? It's up on stilts now, and it's not running and driving. Well, the reason for that is because, I'll admit, I buy the blown rear coilovers. It has a legal sticker on it, but recently the coilovers, I mean, you know, some idiot could drive on them, but not me. I need new coilovers. So I've sent out for some ISCs with the custom valving and different springs. So I'm really excited to get those in. Let's see, it's been weeks. I'm so excited. Here are the wheels, haven't shown those yet. Let's see. A Raptor. A Riken Raptor. Never heard of it. A directional. Anybody know about those? Are they the same? They're not staggered, right? 205, 55, R16. 205, 55, R16. 205, 55, R16. Alright, cool. Yep, alright, cool. Square. Low square. Alright. This is my mod list. But you know what? I'm just going to read it right off the top from the seller's description. The car is currently at 132,000 miles. The top end was rebuilt by ATOM Auto Works at 122,000, which included the OEM head gaskets, OEM head bolts, OEM timing belt kit, and the water pump. The paint isn't perfect, and the driver's side rear quarter has a little bit of rust on it. Oil changes every 5,000 miles. 5-speed manual on ISC coilovers. Both of the rears are blown and clunk. Turns out all four were junk. The power steering pump makes noise but still works. And I've had people comment that it's fine for this mileage. Mishimoto radiator, rebuilt, ooh cool, a recently rebuilt TD04L turbo, which is one of the smallest you can get. Quick spool, whatever, don't want to blow the engine. So, an STI oil pan, ooh cool. Killer B oil pickup, interesting. STI oil cooler, no. STI intercooler, WRX intake manifold painted STI red, oh okay. Cylinder 4, so it's just a stock manifold, whatever. I don't know why you put it on the description. The cylinder 4 cooling mod. Huh, cool. Just one thing I don't have to do. Slotted rotors. Yep, like those. Stainless steel braided brake lines. Yeah, I can dig it. Catback exhaust. Sick. WRX wheels painted black. Yeah, they're alright. So, cool. Super excited. I mean, I've got big plans. I've got a little race coming. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video. Alright, so I know I just mentioned the race, but COVID-19 has kind of put a little damper on the time, so I am going to explain to you what I'm talking about. I happen to know a driver of a Polaris RZR. He's a pretty talented operator. So we're going to see how a Subaru WRX matches up against a purpose-built trail RZR, with the real goal being, what's better, a $5,000 car or a $5,000 RZR? And I hope you guys subscribe and stay along for the journey. This is going to be a lot of fun and hopefully not too dangerous. The real issue here, that stuff is holding moisture. I gotta get that side off. Ready for the unveil? Oh, oh no.